Hey, what's up, guys? I'm out jogging and I'm listening to this week's episode of Come On Man. And yes, I listen to my own fucking episodes. It's not because I'm conceited, it's because I recorded this shit months ago and I forgot what we talk about. I know the gist of it, but it's good to go back and listen to it again. And there's some really good nuggets in each one of these episodes. So if you haven't listened yet, definitely check it out. But I'm listening to this week's episode of Come On Man with Guy, and he, it's all about red pill versus black pill. But one of the things that Guy mentioned is how he first found Corey Wayne's book and Corey Wayne's work was because he was looking up how to deal with rejection. And I thought, Jesus, you know what? That's something that a lot of guys have a hard time with. They have a hard time dealing with rejection. That's why a lot of guys are afraid to cold approach, afraid to walk up to a chick at Target and, chat her up because they're afraid of being rejected. That causes a lot of fucking anxiety. I don't know if women understand that. But Dating Essentials for Men has some really good tips on that, Number one is you shouldn't think of it as rejection. Corey Wayne talks about a woman's interest level being, on a scale, right? Like below 5 is she's not interested, and 5 to 7, blah blah blah. I'm going to continue recording here in a little bit because I'm fucking dogs barking. God, I love the area I live in. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Everyone's got fucking dogs. It's always fun when people have dogs out and about and they come chasing me when I'm fucking running. Anyway, so Corey Wayne, and here's another fucking dog. Corey Wayne talks about a scale, right? Scale of interest level from 0 to 9, whereas 9 is she's madly in love with you. Below 5, she's just not interested. You should move on. Dating Essentials for Men, same idea, except for he says don't make it complicated. She's either interested or not interested, right? So the first thing that you need to tell yourself is that she's not rejecting you. She's just not interested. And it's not personal, okay? Some people like cream and sugar in their fucking coffee. Some people like their coffee black. It's not personal, right? They just don't like you. It's okay. There's plenty of other women out there that will like you. So that's number one. 2, you need to have the mindset that it's their loss, right? You have to believe that you're a fucking catch. You're the prize. You're the buyer. You're not the seller. And if she's not interested, well, that sucks to be her. She's missing out, right? It's all about mindset. And speaking of mindset, you have to have an abundance mindset. You have to realize that there's plenty of women out there for you, okay? There's tons of really good women out there. And once you realize that, it doesn't matter if one chick's not interested, because there's going to be 50 that are, right? So that's not always easy to work up to. So one thing that I like to do personally is affirmations. I'm a big law of attraction guy. I like to have a list of things that I tell myself every day, because what we focus on in life, we tend to attract and bring about. And that includes our paradigm, our mindset. A lot of that kind of stuff is programmed in our subconscious mind. I learned that from Bob Proctor. So one thing I do at night is, and I talk about this all the time, is I record a bunch of affirmations that I tell myself every night. And I listen to it while I sleep. So that stuff just absorbs into my subconscious. And some of that stuff is, I'm a confident man. Women love me. Women think I'm handsome. I'm the most handsome man in Colorado. Like, I tell myself that, and it sounds like pretty conceited, maybe, but it's fucking helpful because it gives you that mindset that you need when talking with women, right? It gives you that confidence. It programs your subconscious mind into believing that shit. So you also have to tell yourself that, when a woman, rejects you or is just not interested, no big deal, because anytime a woman, falls out of your rotation or drops off the radar, there's going to be 2 more girls to replace her. You got to tell yourself that. So those kinds of things help me in dealing with rejection. Like I got to the point where, you know, like I'm at the point where if a woman's not interested, I'm just like, okay. I laugh it off. I don't give a fuck. And that's really the attitude you got to have. And I hope that's helpful.